Up next, I talked to Sean Robinson of G-Upnation about his sons, them Robinson boys, as they make their way to the National Silver Glove Tournament. This is going to be about the future of boxing. Stay tuned for that conversation right here on For the Culture, right here on your source for cool jazz and more, WEAA 88.9 FM and Voice of the Community. I'm your host, Faraji Muhammad. For the final 30, we got something hot for you. I'm going to be talking to some great brothers. This is the future of boxing. Not one, not two, but three young boxers out of Baltimore looking to make a name for themselves at this year's National Silver Glove Tournament taking place February 1st through the 3rd in Independence, Missouri. Now today on the show we have the Robinson family, a family of local boxers led by their father, Sean Robinson, founder and CEO of G-Upnation. And, of course, Mr. Robinson has brought his sons. We have in the building Ibrahim, 16 years old, Muhammad, 13 years old, and Musa, 11 years old, all of Parkville Middle School. G-Upnations, a.k.a. them Robinson boys, are in the building. So, brothers, welcome to For the Culture here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting us.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so check this out. All right, first and foremost, Sean, three brothers, three boys, three sons, and you got them all involved in boxing. Before we talk about that story, let's talk a little bit about G-Upnation. Tell us a little bit about that.
G-Upnation is a idea, it's a movement, and it began from my basement when I was unemployed, and I was going through some things, and I always tell my boys to never give up. Even though situations and stuff comes at you, you got to keep swinging. And I had to embrace that myself when I was unemployed. I was feeling a little depressed. I went downstairs, started beating the bag, and something just started connecting. Put those gloves on, beat that bag up, get up out of my, get up. Stop feeling sorry for myself, and I had to just move and act. And so I started, hitting the bag, started teaching my sons, the concept of G up, get up, and change your situation. And then after that, that's how G-Upnation began. People know our boys as a team, as a children of struggle.
Yeah.
So that's where G-Upnation.
Children of struggle. That's heavy right there. So you have experience in boxing?
Nah, I've never experienced.
Never experienced boxing?
People think that I used to box all the time. You used to box? No, I just have that fighting spirit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Go.
So how did you, now you have these sons, how did you inspire them to get in, how did you get them all on the same page about loving boxing?
Well, they used to embrace martial arts for about 4 years.
Okay.
And I saw how in tune they were in martial arts. I saw the discipline, how they used to come home, do their homework, put their gi on, go to the dojo, and then I saw how competitive they were in the dojo, at the tournaments and stuff. And then I saw this guy named Antoine when we lived in York, PA. He had the stick and move program, and I'm like, you know what? I think our boys can handle boxing. And then after that, they started doing that thing with it was just a little introduction of boxing and stuff until we moved back to Baltimore. And then after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna put them in Umar boxing. And then after that, that's when history was made.
Umar Boxing, big shout out to Brother Marvin McDowell of Umar Boxing doing his thing, continuing to inspire the next generation. So here you were in this kind of this low period of your life. Then you said, you know what, you were inspired enough to get up, do something, create G-Upnation, and then you had the vision to put your sons into a situation that will help to better them. Right. That's what I'm talking about. And tell us a little bit, Brother Sean, like, what was the biggest challenge in getting to that point for you?
I mean, the biggest challenge has always been life itself. Life, I always say, is symbolic to boxing because you're born alone and you deal with these problems alone. Sometimes life knock you down and you got to get back up. And the same concept is embraced in the ring. They are going into that ring alone. You can have a strong team behind you, but it's them who got to take those steps and walk in that ring, dodge those punches, get knocked down, get back up, lose, you win, and that's life itself.
That is life itself. All right, let me talk to them Robinson boys. All right, let me first hit it over to my man, Ibrahim. Is that how you pronounce it, brother?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. All right, I don't want to mispronounce your name because you might beat me up or something. Talk to us about this. 16 years old. You've been doing this for a little bit. You know, what has your experience been like so far in boxing?
It It's been a real good experience. When I first started off in boxing, my first fight, you know, I was in there punching, getting hit, you know. It was my first fight,
Right.
And I was nervous and all that, but I was like, it's not that bad because I fought a guy. He had more fights than me, and it was my first fight, and I didn't do bad. And then
You didn't get knocked out or anything?
no,
No,
he didn't give
okay.
me no 8 count or nothing.
Okay.
And then I lost, but came back. Second fight, Golden Gloves, I won.
Wow.
And then
Wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. You lost that first fight, but then the second fight you won.
yeah, my first fight was the Silver Gloves.
Right.
Second fight was the Golden Gloves. And yeah,
So what was the difference there? What turned the corner for you right there?
well, my first fight, I had to work on some stuff,
Yeah.
and I kept training, and they switched my style because my first fight I was just boxing and all that. My second fight, I was like Muhammad Ali, throwing my jab, moving,
Right.
making his head go back. He couldn't even touch me.
So what's your weight class right now, Ibrahim?
138. I fight at 138. And
Okay.
might fight at 132. I don't know.
Okay. And what's the biggest gain that you have gotten from being a boxer?
I've been gaining more discipline. My body's been getting stronger. And when I walk in school, I be teasing them sometimes and all that. And I'm humble. I learn from life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gain. I just gain a whole lot of
Gained a whole
discipline.
lot.
Yeah, and all that.
So do your homeboys, do they like, man, we want to just kind of keep you like real protected? Like, what are your friends thinking of your boxing career so far?
Well, a whole lot of people in my school. Sometimes I just don't tell them that I box because when I go through drama and all that.
Yeah.
So sometimes I keep it secret, but I tell my true friends that I box, and they be like, how many fights you got? And can you beat this man up in school? I'm like, no. I keep my boxing in my space, not in school.
Got you. And I think a lot of brothers, they did, that's the biggest thing that I've learned. I've talked to a few boxers over the years, and one of the things I talked to a brother, Sean. I talked to one brother. He was like in his maybe early 20s, and he talked about, that the biggest thing for him was staying humble, and that discipline. Like Ibrahim is saying, that you don't go out looking for fights, that you keep yourself in a very, very controlled space. Who's your favorite boxer?
My favorite boxer right now,
Yeah.
I would say Errol Spencer.
Nice. Why?
He's a hard hitter, and he's undefeated, and he be stopping people in like the second, first round with those body shots.
Yeah.
And I like Terrence Crawford too because he's northpaw and southpaw, and I'm learning my southpaw position right now. I want to be like a little bit more like him.
Yeah.
Because he knows like how to box.
Right.
Like when he fights shorter people, he moves, keeps his jabs out, and then in southpaw position, like he does the same thing, but northpaw and southpaw. It confuses.
He switches up the styles on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning right now.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Muhammad, yes, sir. So tell me about your experience. 13 years old, learning.
I'm 14.
Now you're 14. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir. I'm going to make sure I make that clear. 14 years old. Tell us about your experience boxing, brother.
I have over 60 fights.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. What?
I have over 60 boxing matches.
You've had over 60?
Yeah.
At 14?
Yeah.
Like boxing matches?
Yeah, boxing matches.
Like boxing? At 14?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I keep calm for Roger. Keep calm. All right, Tall. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
All right, so boxing is not easy. You have to have the discipline to keep your weight, keep training while your coach is not looking, and like making weight in this Silver Gloves tournament. Me and my brother Musa have to make sure that our weight is good. Like, if you're overweight, we're disqualified, so we have to watch out for what we're eating, and making it to the Silver Gloves Nationals is not easy.
No, I don't think it would be easy.
Yeah, boxing not easy. Period. Because it takes hard work to win the Nationals and be at the radio station like we are right now.
Yeah.
And so when I first started boxing, my first fight I was slapping. I was throwing a lot of punches though. My first fight I was 65 pounds. I think I threw over 125 punches that fight.
Jeez.
I know. I was like kind of slapping.
Jeez, man. What do you feed these brothers, Sean? My goodness. All right, no, real talk, man. That's respect, man.
Yeah, so
much respect for that.
So after that fight, my Coach D and Coach Marvin at Uma Boxing, they named me Lil Sugar Ray because of how many punches I threw. But then they started to get my punches more straight instead of slapping.
Yeah.
So and then my second fight I won. I fought this boy, and I just won. In the third fight is when I got my first A count, because when I think I dropped him with a jab. I know, but that was my first A count I got.
Wow. So when you talk about your diet, I mean, you're 14 years old, right?
Yeah.
You probably want to eat a lot of different types of food. What's your diet consist of?
Before I weigh in, I make sure I don't eat like no taste cakes or nothing that's sugary, like cake and nothing. I'll usually eat like drink a protein shake or eat salad.
Yeah. Protein shakes and salad.
Yeah. And I also chill out on a soda too.
Oh, okay.
Soda is it has a lot of sugar in it, and that can slow you down while you're fighting and getting you a lot of weight.
Oh, okay. Man. All right. So do you foresee yourself doing this for a long time? Like, what's your vision for yourself in being a boxer?
I'm looking up to turning pro when I get older.
Okay.
Because I enjoy boxing, and it also keeps your body in shape, and it also takes you all around the world, like in Florida, Georgia. I still haven't had my plane. I haven't overboard a plane yet, but I will soon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun too.
And that's what I'm talking about. All right, Musa, talk to me, little brother. My man got a big smile on his face, man. You know what I'm saying? Musa, you a boxer. How many matches have you had so far?
Over 50.
Man, y'all are killing me. That's incredible. I'm really proud of you on that one, brother. So what is this about boxing for you that keeps you in the game?
It keeps me in the game by training. We train hard. We study. We travel places. And sometimes we look at fights, pro fights, and we study people who we're going to fight, what they do. So, yeah.
So in terms of training, like what kind of training do you do? Y'all go hardcore. Are you a runner? You do a lot of push-ups. You do a lot of weight training. Like, what's the big training thing for boxers?
We work the bag.
Okay.
And we use the speed bag to get our hands faster.
Yeah.
And then we do push-ups to get our muscles stronger.
Yeah.
And then if we be strong, we gonna like give our opponent like A counts or TKOs.
Yeah.
Like I got like 5 or 4 A counts on people and like 2 TKOs.
Jeez.
And
you real humbled about it too. You're like, man, I just knocked a couple of people out, but it's all good.
Like in the regionals.
Yeah.
I gave this boy like 4 A counts in a fight, and I stopped him in the 3rd round.
Wait a minute, 4 8 counts in that. After the second one, I would be like, it's done. I'm done. So let me ask you, brothers, what does this experience do for your brotherhood? You know, you all in this together. You know, you're about to go to the Silver Glove tournament. What does this do for you, brothers, as siblings?
I enjoy when my brothers are at the nationals with me. I just feel comfortable. I don't feel alone, and we also motivate each other when we at the nationals, and we cheer each other up. We used to be a good team.
Good.
And every time we have to watch our weight, and I see like one of them about to eat something with sugar, you know that. They're like, all right, that's gonna bring you up 5 pounds. You have to work that off.
Steel sharpens steel.
Yeah.
That's still sharp and still. I love this, man. I really love this, you know, and I'm really happy that you brothers are having this opportunity. I mean, this is an honor and a privilege for me to talk to you, because I feel like I'm talking to greatness right now. I don't know who you brothers will be, you know what I mean, whether you're boxers or whoever, but I know that boxing lays a foundation for other great things to happen. Have you gotten any endorsements or anything yet? Anybody locally, Under Armour, or has Floyd Mayweather reached out to you, the money team?
Well, we just got sponsored by Title. That's a very good thing.
Wait, the Title, which Title?
Like Title Boxing,
Nice.
So they just sent us all these materials like gloves, helmets, shoes. So shout out to Title Boxing, and I love their gloves. They feel so comfortable.
Man, oh man. So y'all just got. So is this your first sponsorship?
I don't know.
We got so many for Rodney. We got so many. I understand, but big shout out to Title for sponsoring you. Yeah. Have you had a chance to talk to some of the like Javante and others from local folks?
We talked to Javante. I met Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
I met Lamont Peterson.
Right.
I took a picture with him.
That's dope.
I met what is his name? Austin Trout. I think that was his name. And we spoke with a couple of boxers. We got they gave us some motivational speaks and all that.
That's what's up right there. Well, brothers, I'm gonna send my love, my prayer, my boxing spirit. I'm gonna ask the God to really be with you, brothers, when you go to Independence, Missouri in the next couple of days. I know you're gonna do fantastic things. Sean, you have to be proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud. Just to be able to be here at this moment.
Yeah.
Just to be able to have the opportunity to travel with my sons and see them grow and experience the highs and lows with them is a joy.
Right. So after this this tournament, what's the next step for G-Upnation?
We are basically going to establish a gym. I have to really get myself on board in terms of getting a building, getting our gym together, because right now we in the basement.
Gotcha.
And then after that, we're going to get a gym and we're going to move on from there.
That's what I'm talking about. But I'm looking at the rules and regulations of this National Silver Glove Tournament. There are a lot of rules and regulations, and I know you brothers are rocking and rolling. How's the weight coming along? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I just weighed myself today. I think I was 1 pound under.
1 pound under.
Yeah.
All right, Musa, what's up with your weight, man?
I was 1 pound over.
All right, Ibrahim, what about you, bro? How you looking?
I'm not fighting in the silver. This is them two.
This is them two. Okay. Yeah. So 1 pound over. That's all. You can work that off. That's probably water weight anyway.
Yeah.
That's probably just water weight right there. Well, you know what? Big shouts to all three of you brothers, Ibrahim, Muhammad, and Musa. Thank you so much for being on For the Culture tonight. We love and appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
I just want to give a shout out to Classy Cuts Barbershop that's located on 3036 Greenmount Avenue. I want to give a shout out to Title Boxing, my cousin Phil, my uncle Phil, Taylor Fawn, and everybody else who has supported us, through our woes, through our highs and lows. And all praise be to the Most High and for WEAA for giving us this opportunity.
Absolutely. Here's what we're going to do for you. After this tournament, I want y'all to come back on.
Oh, yeah, most
Come
definitely.
back on. Tell me who won. Tell me if we bringing home that silver glove.
We coming.
You know what I'm saying? I know you already put Baltimore on the map, but we need to make sure I want y'all to come back on. And then, definitely do what y'all need to do to show that, that Baltimore got what it takes. Baltimore makes
Champions.
men and young men of character.
That's right.
And discipline, and I'm really, really proud of you, brother. So congratulations on all of your great success. And I look forward to seeing more greatness coming from each one of you, brother. So thank you for being a beacon and a real model of success for the next generation. My man.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Absolutely. All right, folks, we got to take a quick pause. When we come back, we're going to check in with my man Alex Blanc to give us tonight's producer pick. So stay with us. A few more minutes left on tonight's broadcast of For the Culture here on WEAA. Peace and welcome back to For the Culture right here on WEAA 88.9 FM and WEAA.org, the voice of the community. Now it's time to check in with our producer with tonight's producer's picks, Mr. Alex Blanc. Alex, first and foremost, Alex, that was the boxers, though.
Bruh. My man said I got a couple TKOs, like it was just common. Like, you gotta have knockout power. I mean,
Right.
that's not common.
Got a couple TKOs, a few 8 counts.
I'm gonna be humble about it, but I mean, if you cross my path,
Right.
you say the wrong thing, you might go down.
The name is Musa.
11? You might knock me out. 11.
Nice. Moose.